And good morning, everyone. It's morning where I am. It's still morning for another hour and a half. Wherever you are, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, I'm Monster the Mermaid. I'm standing in the new Hall Junction that leads to a new section that we were working on in the underwater part of Seabridge, and I'm going to change my view right now. I'm just going to do a little tiny review. Here comes Kimberly, one of our guards. And speaking of guards, yes, let's see what she does here. She finds it, so she's going up to the new... Ooh, what's happening there? Why didn't you go? Oh, no, she did. She went all the way up. Are you not finding your way up? This will be a problem if she can't find her way up. That means the person who works here won't be able to find their way up. Let's see what she's trying to do. Oh, she's trying to come up from there. I think I can do something about that. Let's not have her be there. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Kimberly. This is very good to see. What I need to do here is a stair or a slab. These are slabs. These are not. Let me go. Do I have one on me? I don't think I do. Let me go down here for a minute. Are you going to have as much trouble? You're not having any trouble getting down. I am. Probably because I'm floating. Yeah. All right, let's try now. There we go. So what will happen if I put one of these on there? Let's see if it makes it easier for her to get up. Let me do this. This is the thing when you do something different. This is not the way this is supposed to be. But this is the way we need it to be because this, there we go, is the new place that we have. And then they can just come down here and come over here. I'm good with that. Let's look and see. They come up here and they go that way and they're fine. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Kimberly, for showing me that in advance. This is our new blacksmith shop, which we have. And upstairs where we were is the new mechanic shop. All of this needs to be researched. So we're going to go and research it for a minute so we can have someone build those. And yes, we're going to do lots of research this morning. Seabridge is going to get a loan from the merfolk, from my people, the people of Tana, the water people, and that's going to allow them to do some research. In other words, we're helping with the research by supplying materials needed. Materials in the form of books. That's what I'm going to say these are. These are actually book materials. Technology. Let's come over and see. We have a composter. We don't have a flower because we don't have a composter. This unlocks it, but we don't have one right now, so that's why that's locked. And let's come down here. Open the nether. No, we're not ready to do that yet, or anything that has to do with that. What is this? Requires a nether mine. No. Gilded hammer. No, we're not ready to do that. That's things that Seabridge will pay for themselves. We are only helping them get started. We are not financing them. Granted, they always pay back the air people. They always pay their debts. Let's see. Requires a Fletcher's hut, which we have. And this is why we built a Fletcher's hut, because we wanted to get that And yay, hot boots. So our miner is now protected by having the hot boots, which comes from the Fletcher and the sawmill. Sieving unlocks the sifter. We haven't done that yet. And then these are all things for the future. What does this unlock? Yeah, nah, they have to do those themselves. All we are doing is unlocking the buildings that need unlocking. And know the end. Oh, yeah, that's for making that special bread. Okay, so here we are down here, hitting iron. No. These all have to do with abilities and strengths and them being faster at doing things. And they'll have to earn those. They'll have to have the iron in their shop for that. This is what we need right here. Unlocks the mechanic. And I don't see anything else. This is what we need to unlock, and this requires, oh yes, they absolutely are going to have to get a loan from, but I don't see why. Unlocks the blacksmith. So let's unlock the blacksmith first, because we definitely need that. And then very carefully, because I don't want to open anything that they're going to open later. There we go. So this is unlocks the blacksmith, and down here unlocks the mechanic. And the blacksmith has to be, I think we need one. Aha, look at that. The blacksmith needs to be a level 3. So that is very important, and the blacksmith is who we're going to work on next. It's all that research. Mr. Villager! Mr. Villager, hello. Hello, how are you? Hello. Benvindo. Benvindo. And we're going over here, and the window, benvindo. Yes, I think so. I'm trying to get the pronunciation right of the Portuguese that I am speaking. So let's do this for a minute. Everyone went downstairs to go to their houses, and we are going down here. Obrigado pela saudacao. Or, yeah, saudacao. Obrigado. Obrigado. I'm saying thank you in Portuguese to Mr. Villager, and who is kind enough to indulge me in my learning Portuguese. He knows English way better than I know Portuguese, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And Malaya is working on the cafe. This is the bakery, the pastry shop that's going to serve coffee. And as soon as it's done, we'll be able to put the industrial bakery right here, the opening for it. So we're working towards that. There was something that I wanted to do. I think I'm going to have to go outside. Oh, except they're just going to keep putting it back because it's not done being built yet. I always forget about that if it's not done, if I change anything, then they're just going to put it back. So we'll just wait on that part. But what we would like to do is to put in that new guard tower and to look for a builder. So why don't we start by looking for a builder? There's going to be loud disco music from the tavern. So let's look here. Here's Kellen. Let's see what he's good at. He's good at visiting. He's a visitor. Serenity, pretty name. Hold on. Only looks like a bit span. Ooh, now I understand why every time when I say Portuguese, close Americans, they say, why are you speaking Spanish? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happens. Because they can't tell the difference. Portuguese shares some things with Spanish, but it's definitely not Spanish. And yeah, but that's Americans. So that's a single language people. Very strange. Let's look at this and let's see. And I probably mispronounced it because I'm still kind of pronouncing it like Spanish more than Portuguese. Let's look here. She has dexterity. I'm going to look at some things here. Yeah, she has dexterity. Dexterity is not what we need right now. A florist. Dexterity and adaptability is not up high enough for the florist. 32 in dexterity is kind of good. So let's come away from Serenity. Sorry, Serenity, you have a beautiful name. Do I have a Louisa yet? I don't think so. Let's see what she's just visiting. She's looking for a place, but she's afraid to be here. You're friends. They're just traveling together, those two young women. And we're going upstairs. They're just on vacation. We have a couple people up here. Let's look at Carol. And let's see, that's an interesting spelling of your name. He's visiting. Do we have spring break? We have a lot of kids. Fatima, what a pretty name. She's getting ready to go. Look, she's leaving really quickly. Here's another Leah, right here, and nope. And let's look here, and let's look for John, and John is saying no also. And one more, let's look at Harvey. And Harvey is a no for now. So we'll have to wait for the next group of people to come in, and we'll see. Is there a key on this counter? There is. Oh, yes, there it is. There's a key right there. Oops, I think I'm going to go into, let me see how many people are. Oh, I might not be able to. There might not be any room. I'll have to go up to Russell's right quick. Yeah, I know. I need my own place. Oh, abrigado. Thank you. Oh, yay. My teacher says I'm doing good. Let me see if I remember this. I'm going to go to sleep right quick. Oh, it's too late. Let me see if I remember how to say this. Como se diz teacher em portugués? Como se diz teacher em portugués? And I forgot how to say please also. All right, so we miss going to sleep. So we're just going to go to the guard tower area, and we'll start setting the new one up. And Professor. Obrigada. Oh, yes. I don't have that either. Oh my gosh, but I'm just learning. I'm only now on my second or third lesson of Portuguese on Duolingo, which I like. It's a fun game. It makes language a game. Yes, you can. I'm sorry, Walter. I'm in your way. Walter is our new baker, and he's going up to the bakery. And there is Russell. And we're going to the new walkway. Professor. And that is, yeah. Mr. Villager is my professor. Okay, right here. So remember what we were saying in our last episode, that we discovered that this right here is an opening for new submarines from the mechanic shop. Let me get this for a minute, and while I'm talking. So that was a really fun adventure, wasn't it, Mr. Villager? Trying to figure that out and seeing how that was going to work. And it was really cool. I think when the I have all these new places where I haven't gotten all those minerals out. I'm taking out a design, a lighting design that was in this walkway, corridor. This is a huge cavern corridor that we used in order to get this. We used one of these, and then we used a second one, this going this way, and then we used a third one also going this way, and all of these are actually an attempt to, I think if I put this back, they're just going to take it away when they start building. So I'll wait until they finish building to repair that. So all of these are to make a submarine lane, and yeah, the school, oh my gosh, no. We're almost ready. We're not quite ready for a school yet. I would love to build a school and have kids and things like that, but we don't have any. We only have one couple, and we actually need at least 4 or 5 couples in order to have the correct amount of kids for a school, because schools, the maximum number of kids you can have in a school is 5. So that's the reason why I'm saying that. But you know what we are going to build right here? Right here. We're going to put in a new guard tower right here. And believe it or not, in 2022, you had an English teacher, and you know English better than him. I bet you do. I can completely understand that. They probably were teaching English because they were available and they needed a job and they knew English and they had a degree. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're a teacher of English in that kind of way. And so that happens sometimes because Americans. But fascinating. I'm pretty sure that you do, Mr. Villager. But the fact that he knew any of your language, made it possible for him to become a teacher. That is something that I could not do right now. But that means, Mr. Villager, that you could come here and teach Portuguese. Let's come here for a second. Let's put this away. Let's get this and let us tap down. Let's tap down right here and let's go to underwater base, because this is going to be one of the ones that is above water as well. So underwater base, military, 2 guard towers. We already have one, but we're going to make this one. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, it is. This is the one that we want. However, this is an interesting one. This guard tower has a door going out that way. And let me see what happens about it coming up. It doesn't come up to the surface, but I think it's still okay for this location. Let me look and see if it makes sense to build this here. Let's come out. So it would be here like this. So it's not up to the surface. We would have to move this rock. These rocks here would be in the way on this side. And let me see what the view is over here. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to use this one. 5, but the max for a school is 10 in level 5. Is it? I didn't think you could put 10 in. What about the male student and the female smelter living in the cavern house? You forgot their names. Oh, yes. Case and Vivian, yeah, they actually do live in one of the cavern houses. And wow, you have a good memory. I don't want to put this here because this top part isn't going to be good here. I don't like the way it is. It would require me to dig out this part here. Maybe. They, on this side, they would be just looking at this. On this side right here, up to here. Can they see over that? No. And then on this side, they'd be looking over this. What do you think, Mr. Villager? Do you think I should put this here anyway? I could remove this part of the rock right here so that they could have a better view on this side. See this? But then there's this. And this is part of the cavern right here. Yeah, because they can see the border right here like this and see out in this direction, maybe we should. And also because, see, they have an entrance right here, so people could walk through here and go to other parts. Ooh, that might be like farm. Oh, look at this. We can put the farm area out here. This is excellent. Tana is right over here. There's a guard tower right there of the Tana buildings. But we could actually move into this area right here and have farming. This is excellent. This is excellent. Yes, I think I would rather take this part away right in this section here and have this be open to this area and this area, the area that goes down in there. I'm going to build this one. So now I have to make sure it's not in conflict with anybody, and it is going to be. So see, it's not in the right place. See where that red is right there? Let me look at this. That is, in fact, the walkway for this. And if I put this right where the walkway is, it comes over into this area a lot. So we would have to move it beyond that with a hallway, because the hallway is not going to do that. So why don't we put the hallway in here first, and then we'll put that in. So let's put the hallway in from outside. Let's just come right here and put a hallway in. So let's go to infrastructure. And you saw a geode? Let me look just a second about the kids in the colony. Yes. Yeah, you saw a geode. Oh, probably in the guard tower. Yeah, probably. Wait, out here? Wait, I know what a geode is. Hold on a second. Did you actually see a geode out here? Let me look. Let me come here. Let me see if I can find my way out. Let's look here. Let's see. Let me see. Is it in Tana territory? Because if it is, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, see, this over here is Tana, and I can't do anything about stuff in this area. These are my people, and these are their houses and their shops and all, and their buildings over there. Did you see it over here? We're just gonna look up. It's turning night. Or is this a geode right here? Is this a geode? Windswept? Yeah, I know a geode is, oh, to the left of the guard tower. Hold on for a second. Mixasa! Bonjour, bienvenue. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? How are you? Mixasa? I am talking to Mixasa in French, which I know teeny. Right here, that might be the geode. I think you might be right. Look at it. Let me get some light for a second. Let me get this and put it on top, and let's see what it looks like right there. Bonk. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the windswept. Is that the one you meant? Is that the piece that you meant? If you sang to the left, let me look here. That's to the left of the guard tower. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. You're right, Mr. Villager. Bonjour is good morning, and it's not good morning necessarily. I know it's a formal hello, too. Thank you for reminding me, but salut is definitely better. Salut is better, and yes, I see that. That's perfect. Okay, so we will come back and investigate that, but thank you. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. We're going to go right here for a second. We're going to put in another hallway because we don't want the guard tower to interfere with the blacksmith or with the mechanic shop. And so we're going to do this right quick. And this part here, let's touch down. Let's go to infrastructure. Let's go to corridors. Absolutely want it to be glass. Level 3. And it's behind me now. I knew that. Let's turn this way. No, the other way. There we go. And let's raise it up. Raise it up to here, and I believe that's in the right place. And let's move it this way. And there it is. So this is where we will have the next Yeah, I like that. That works, and everybody's fine and happy right in this area. And this is what I was hoping for right here. Mixasa and Matlam have done an amazing job of actually putting this base together in such a way that just even doing it the way I'm doing it, which is sort of off the cuff, I'm still able to get these hallways and buildings to match up really wonderfully. And so I'm just having a fun time with this. So here we are right here. Let's do constructed, and there it is. And this is the new piece of hallway right here. So it's not going to leak into the main hallway yet because that hallway is closed. Did I put it in at the right level? Yay, I did. Yay. Okay, so this is what we need. And we need this first. So let's come here, right here. Stop. Thank you. Oh. I know what it's doing. Let's go to military. Let's go to guard tower. Let's go to Alt 1, level 5, and let's push this out until we get a match right there. All right. So this is real. This is not. So now that puts that much deeper into this rock, but I think that's going to be fine. We need to take that rock away or put it on top of this tower, which is probably what's going to happen. We'll put it around the tower, but all of that, see how far it's going to be cut up? So we'll let that happen there, and we're looking at it coming from here, from this right here to this right here, which is okay for right now. I'm okay with that. So we want them to build it. So we're going to make this a, let me go back to here for a minute. You could say bonjour from morning to the end of afternoon. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. And so let's look here and let us begin. Thank you. Merci. The same way that Mr. Villager is my professor for Portuguese, and Mixasa is my professor for La Français. And that is really fun. Let's come here. We're just going to go to 2 so that it's closed. And we're going to construct it. All right. So now this is open and this is here. So let us get 2 things. We need a sponge. We're going to sponge out this part right here. Let's actually lock it in first. There we go. So sponge out that corner, and then let's sponge out this one right here, and this one right there. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! We have a new guard tower that is going to go up in this area here. And we're going to fix this glass. This is our viewing glass in the hallways. So we're going to put this in. This is my, Mixasa knows already that as much as I love your designs and all, this is to make Seabridge. This is the choice of the people, especially because I'm using Chroma Hills and this glass is not clear. So that makes me have to make the adjustment as well, because I want them to be able to have a beautiful view. And look at this view they're going to have. It's really cool. So let's take that. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to do this one here. And This one here. Most of the things that I change have to do with the mods that I have. That I have all these crazy mods that Vincentius Primus found for me. Yes, look at that view. Look, they can look down into the submarine bay. Oh, we're so putting a submarine in there. We're putting the big submarine in that area so that they can actually look down on it. All right, so now we have to go outside and see what happened on the outside to this. This is going to be wonderful. So if you weren't here when I said it, Mixasa, I just realized that I have this whole area over here that I can have for farming. All this area in this section here, I can make into farming, have houses for farming people in this area. This is a really ambitious idea in regards to the MERS, and there is the rock. So the rock this is going to be interesting. I'm not getting rid of it. So when this is a level 5, we'll bring the rock down in a way that makes it look like they carved this out of this rock. But this is probably going to be pushed back right in this area here. And I know I can use the scanner tool for that. Mixasa, thank you. And we can do that. But right now, I am thinking, because this is the lane right here for the submarines to come out, and this guard tower is literally coming to right here, we would have to turn, because we were going to have the subs come out here and come up here, and then they can rise and go in this direction, over Tana, and that'll be cool. So that is some of the things. Yeah. All right. So yes, there's a lot of copper. I'm not going to do anything with it right at this moment. This is dirt here and sand from this. So we will leave this. I love this. I love this area. This is Tana. Tana is the mermaids building these structures right here. And this is the original introduction by the merfolk in this area to people. They came too far into Tana, and their boat was scuttled by the housing, which is coral. And so if they don't have the proper map and they come into this area, they usually ends up sinking the ship in that respect. But the merfolk always rescue the people and set them on land, or set them somewhere where a boat can come back, a ship can come back and rescue them. And so that is usually what happens. This is the crusher here. This is the crusher shop, which is already reconnected because it was a level 5. Remember the water problem we had where the water was rising up above sea level? It created a wave. So we had to build the level 5, and now the rock is back around this building to some degree. I see some places where I might have, like here, where I might have this come down all the way to this area, at least on here, just to make that they carved it out of this. And so this is what it looks like in some of these areas. So these pieces of rock are still holding up that monster stone up there. It's not going to crash down on their heads. So yeah, so that's one of the things. The building's strong enough to do that. It's made out of concrete. So that is, and that's one of the things that has to be done here, is that whole thing of doing research so that we can find people who can actually do all those different kinds of builds where we have to be able to build in rock and not have the rocks fall down. In the same way as the Empire State Building or buildings in Japan or in Brazil, or all those super tall, Dubai, all those super tall buildings are managing to hold towers like these. Towers like these, except these are solid and those towers are not. And that could be a thing to think about, that these would have to almost be hollow on the inside in order for it to work. And that's what we'll say. We'll say that they hollowed out the insides of some of these that are going to come down over the tops of these in order to make it fit in here, in order to make these fit into these areas. So, okay, so we did it. Dun, 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 dun. Now we have an airlock in this area right here. Wow. Wow, it's a ravine. Look at it. It's gorgeous. It goes right underneath. Oh my goodness. That just looks so cool. And then comes out to the farm area here. At least I think it does. No, it doesn't come out. Ooh. There used to be something. You can't hold a lantern, I don't think, and it make light. No, it has to be plugged into the wall. I don't know whether you can hold these and have nothing. Yeah, so underwater, none of these light up. You actually have to set one of these into the wall in order to be able to see this corridor right here that I'm looking at. And there it is. It's an absolute ravine. And here's the cathedral end of the ravine. And let's come this way and let's see what it looks like down here, just because we can. Look at these stairs. This looks like my people doing stuff in this hallway here. And I just love dripstone. So I'm just lighting it up because I just want to see. And there's the other end. So there's the double cathedral end. We do need iron, don't we? I'm going to pick this. I'm going to pick this out. 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's going to be it. Let me put one more piece right here. Let me get some water for a second and see. Hello, you. And that was 6. 6 is good. 6 is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just put that into here and we're good for now. Okay. Let's make this go back. I have some things. Yeah, sponges and stuff. Let's make these go back for now. I'm just going to leave it lit so that I know that I did come down and see to what degree. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Look at that rising up. Wait. This is all so beautiful down here. Yeah, look at this chimney with the spikes and rising up into this area. And look where we came out into. I love it. So yeah. So we have some things. I'm just going to leave. Oh, I'm not going to leave the lapis. I can leave the copper. We are good to go copper-wise, but the lapis, 1, 2, 3, and we'll put that in. Let's get some lapis. P, LAP. And there it is, 1, 2, 3. And let's put that right here. We have those. We don't have anything else. I suppose I can put that there. I have a mug. And I have a pickle that I picked up from outside. So I'm going to put it back into my storage. All right. So there we go. So that was just an interesting tour of some of the areas around here. We were looking for the airlock. So we have an airlock. We have the airlock for the submarine bay right there. We have another airlock. Did we not? I don't think we did. We can't use, we could. There is enough room here to put an airlock, and that was the thing we were thinking about. There actually is room right here, but I don't know that matters so much there. We did put one in the shopping district. We have an airlock right over here. Here it is. This is something that I want to do something about, and now I understand why you put them in the floor, Mixasa, the lights. But I think I'm going to use these to indicate that we do have structure in these areas. And I'm just going to cover the ones that actually are legit ones, like that one, with this. One of these is the light and one is not. And let's see if I got the right one. If I got the right one, there should, light gray concrete, good. So we can just take these pieces and put them around. And yeah, it's not necessarily, I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm going to see what it looks like. And then, you know what? If I don't like it, I may go ahead and put in different lighting. But it does help with this and this idea that this is being held up by these pieces. And I kind of like that. So I'm going to put these in these sections right here. So we're working, we're having Malaya continue to build we're having Malaya continue to build the bakery, the pastry shop. Maybe if you make the pillars, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that works. So there it is. So these sections here have these pillars. Is there more than one here? Let me see. Is that a trap door? It most certainly is. So let's put that one back right here. Let's see if this is a trap door. And that is concrete. So that's the one that doesn't belong. And we'll put this in and this. So yeah, it does give us, whoa, look at that chimney. It gives us a little bit of a thing like this whole walkway is being supported by these, and that works pretty okay. And put the wall corners in and it will stay. Yeah, I like too. I definitely like that. Let me bring this and this down. Let's do some stone here in this part. And right here, I'm just going to put this back where it was, right? And whoops, this section right here, just have these pieces come back up like they were right there. So one of these is, this is it. This is the actual wall part there and around on this side, and we'll look at the others in just a minute. So because we're putting these in, see, because we're putting these pieces in right here like this, I don't think I need the other pieces that I had put in right here. So let's take these away. And let's say that those are being held up by this other part. And I like that better. Let's take these away right here and put this around these lights here. So this one and this one all the way down and up and all the way on all the sides right here. And so, yeah, so I'm kind of doing this. Let me look and see what's going on for a minute. So Jania says she finished building the builder's hut. Ooh, we have to go look. And Malaya's working on the bakery. So Jania has just finished as far as she can go on the builder's shop because Jania is only a level 3. So she, oh, look what we're going to have here. We're going to have a double right in this spot right here. And let's come around. And that works really nicely for this. So we've got that and this on this side. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So what does that look like all the way down the line? It looks like this. Let's come down here. Let's come out in between these two. And yes, that works. Cool. Cool, as Iskal would say. And that's fine. I know I will figure out what I want to do about the fact that these are different in some of the corridors eventually, but not right now. And that is the airlock there because this is the bakery that we're waiting for Malaya to get done with this one. And then we'll have that one connected. So we could go up, it's nighttime, and check and see if we got some more people. There were a bunch of kids who were visiting, and I think they've all gone home or got on the ship. This can become a decoration. Yeah, it's fun. It's good. Yes, I agree. Let's come here. Let's see if we have some new people. We looked at him. We have our own people sleeping in these rooms. We might move them into the others. Kendall, I don't think I looked at you, but I might have. This is why I'm supposed to write them down. John, I know. Jacob, Leah, I do know. Jacob, I did not look at Jacob. Look at this. Look at Jacob. Look at it. Athletics, adaptability. So one of two things. Either Jacob is a real person, because those numbers are outrageous, or Jacob is not. And Jacob wants books. And these kinds of books are very precious. I'm going to loan these books to him. That means that if he turns out to be a thief, we will actually make those books disappear. And that's what we're going to do with him. And he is not a thief. He is a good guy. Welcome, Jacob. Yay. We have a new builder. And we're going to go down to where Jania is working on his shop. We're also going to put him in with someone, and we'll see. Yes, we're going to put him we're going to actually have him live down here. And the shop is right here. This is his shop. This is going to be Jacob's shop that Jania is working on. And this is as far as she can get on this shop. So we're going to have Jacob come here. Jacob is a builder, so we have enticed him to be a part of this community by offering him one of these houses. And Jacob has decided that he would prefer to share a house. So he's going to share with Walter for now. And we're going to put him here. Let's look at something for a minute. Wait, did I do that wrong? Let me look. Nope, they both live here. All right. I'm going to check and see who lives in the tavern, and we'll move them into some of these bedrooms. We took out the double bed in one of these rooms. Let me see which one. Not this one, this one. Yes, we're going to, because we're going to have singles in here for right now. And I don't want them to feel like they are forced into a relationship. So we're going to do that. We have the other house. No one's living here yet. These are cavern build. This is Lady Shatana's default cavern residence. And it's the one that has the 4 bedrooms upstairs. I'm going to take out the master bedroom, if I can find it. No. Huh. Oh, I missed it. There it is. Okay. So, and we aren't going to have this door because there isn't a doorway here. So I'm just going to put this wall in. I know what I could put in right quick. Why don't we just go ahead, because it's fun, and just get a table. Let's use one of the glass tables because they're always so pretty. We can use dark oak. Let's use oak. Let's use an oak table, oak glass table. Let's get a lamp. Let's get one of the color lamps. Now, cyan is the color in here so far. So why don't we do cyan with dark oak for a minute? There we go. That's light blue. There's cyan. And we'll just light up this upstairs a little bit more by putting this in where there used to be that doorway. And behind, for right now, I don't know what we're going to put behind there. So for now, this is what, oh, really? Oh my goodness. All right, we have to get it. I don't want it to be 1. Yep. 2, 3. Yep. Wow. 4, 5. Oh dear. Look at this. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that, 10. Holy, good night. 10. I'll come back for that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's rise up here. Let's look in that hole. I can't really see. Can I have some light? Let me get one of these for a second because they're smaller. And let me just sit it right here. And is there anything else up in that hole? Okay, I forgot the number. Is it 13 or 14? 14? Was it 13? 14? I think it was 14. Let's go here and let's get copper. 14. Let's do that. All right, we don't need this right now. Let's come back in here because this is more important even than the copper. 1, 2. We're going to have some. Let's do this for a second. Where did I make it go away? I probably did. Yeah, I did. Okay, 1, 2. Let's put the lantern back. Shame on me. I'm so strange. Let's put that there. 1, 2. And then let's move this. 3, 4, 5. I see nothing else. And I'm not really trying to find it. 5, but I can't ignore it when it's there. 5, because this is beyond the build, they're not going to find it. And that's why I want to take it out. If I was in survival, I would see it and I would take it out. So that is the reason why I do that. And they get it. It's their credit. It's their land. So it's their credit. We'll take that away. I think I crushed that. Is there anything? Yeah. Okay, and then let's put this back in right here. I could have sworn I opened up more than that, but it probably filled in. Ah, that's why it didn't look right. Okay, so I could do one of two things. I could put in something simple. For instance, put this diorite back. Hold on a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I could put the diorite there. That would be easy, but I'm going to do the hard thing. So let's see if I can by any chance even make this match up in some kind of way. Not that way. Not that way. Nah, I'm not going to be able to. I think there's not enough room to make it match properly. That doesn't show there. I might be able. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Well, that seemed to change that one. Let me see. Oh, there's something interesting. Let's see now if I know. I'll have to take this away just for a second. Ta-da! Yay! All right. Can we do the bottom? Can we do the bottom and get it to match some kind of way? Yahoo! That's not going to show, but I know it's there. All right. And then the floor up here is this for the time being until I put something else in this area. So we'll match it. And now we can put this down. Sorry it's so dark, but we're about to put a light right here and turn it on. And there we go. Ooh, that actually works. Oh, the design works like that. That's going to end up staying there as a tribute to Lady Shatana, because I probably won't keep these. But I will definitely keep that little piece right there. That is so cool. Okay, so we're going to put away all these extra things that we used right at this moment. Let's take this and put it up. Do I have any? Ah, yes, the composter. So if you remember, I actually had to remove the composter. The composter I put at the end of that hallway. And then and thank you, Mr. Villager. So it's wonderful having people in chat because they see things and it's fun. So Mr. Villager suggested that the blacksmith needed to be near the ores people, and they were absolutely right. And so that's why we extended this hallway here to put the blacksmith right here. But this hallway here was originally where do I want this? I think I'm going to put this on the floor right in this spot right here. What I might do is put red. Now, I like the red there, and there'll be red on this part. It's just to say that there is help here, that there's help in that corridor. So if you were standing all the way down here and you needed a guard, you can run to here. And this is the guard tower. So that's the reason why I like marking those corridors. And we're going to fix this just the way we're doing it, because this is just fun. To put these, there's a hole there. We'll have to fix it later. And this one right here. This was the old location for the composter, and so some of the grounds for the composter are still here. So we'll put this in and put that, and then on this one also, and we'll put that in and put this right here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so now we have this. What do we want the new builder to work on? We could have him, Jacob, because he's good. Oh, ooh. So this is one of the things that happens, and everybody sort of understands in the community. And let's see if we want to do this. So Jacob's actually better than everyone else. But is he better than Malaya? Let's look and see. Manage workers. Malaya's adaptability and athletics is there. She has 19 and 14. So she's good. But Jacob, let's see, I just saw his name. We don't have as many people here. Jacob is 37 and 30. So we are going to do the thing that we do. Now, this is going to be interesting. Let's look and see who's living here. So right now, only 4 of 5 people are living here. Let's move Rylan out. We have Kiyoshi, who's researcher, and Roland. They're part of the first 4. I'm going to move Rylan to another house, and I'm going to move Jacob in here. So manage housing. Let's go here, and let's have Rylan be unassigned, and let's have Jacob move in here. Why? Because Jacob's going to take over this builder. Maybe. And that's the thing. Maybe. Or, oh, I see YouTube is in the red. So I guess there's a lot of lag. I hope not. It keeps flashing red, yellow, green. So I hope there's not too much lag going on. Let's go here. And so if we gave this to Jacob, Malaya would then be working. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to make Jacob a 5. I'm going to make him work on his shop and bring it up to a 5. And that will be what I will do. So manage workers, that's fine. Let's stay here. Let's leave this at 4. I'm still going to move Ryland. Let's look at the citizens here, manage housing, and we won't have Jacob live here. Okay, remember he was living downstairs anyway, close to that shop. Let's just leave him there. Over here, let me see how many people are here. I think that this is 5 of 5. It is. And who is here? Jamina is here. Jania is here. Jania needs to be here. The Fletcher, Aria, I suppose I can have, I'm not going to move them out. I'm going to let them stay. We'll let all of them stay here. Let me see who's sleeping with Kim in Kimberly's. And that is Jamina is in Kimberly's room. So they're sharing a room there. And hold on a sec. This is the stuff that I love about Minecolonies. Building empty buildings that no one goes in or out of doesn't interest me. Online, it never has. So even before Minecolonies existed, I always built in villages. I always liked doing the villagers and the villages, and that was always fun. I might have to do something about housing the researchers closer to where they are. But for right now, I'm going to, I know he wanted to live with people. So since he doesn't want to live by himself, we're going to have Rylan and Jacob move in here. I want them to be closer to the stairs. And then Vivian and Case is Mr. Villager, who you were thinking about, and they're here. And then we'll have other people. When we have couples for those houses, the singles will move out because there'll be rooms somewhere. And I'm going up to, I know I'm running around in circles. I'm going up to the tavern and see who is living still in the tavern. And let's give them a house to share right now, because I think that will be fun for them. It is raining, and what time of day is it? Is it nighttime? Yes, it is. Let's go in Russell's. We're going to go to sleep. Russell is, hi Russell, I'm going to use your room, okay? He looked at me. Okay. He's like, why are you asking me? You always use my room. All right. So here we go. So there was actually enough room down here when we put this guard tower in here to put something for the player to have something down in this. This is a steampunk town hall to make it useful for that. Let me see who lives here. We have 4 people living here. We have plenty of room upstairs now, downstairs. So let's look. Let's get Ronald. Let's get all these people to not be here. And we're going to put them in the housing downstairs. And that's where we're going right now. So they wanted the experience of being part of an underwater base. And so if they live below the sea level, this is something that they have to learn to live with. The pressure is different. I'm sure that the things that we're doing here help with that. And we'll see. Is this going to annoy me? I think it is. Do I have something that I could put there? I think I do. Are these slabs? I think they are. So let's take this, let's take this back, just right in this part right here. We're going to put this in, right in this section, even though it's going to be taller than that part of the building right there. And for that, sure, why don't we do this for that part? So right where it meets this, let's just go ahead and put these pieces in right now. And then, yeah, I know, I start working on stuff. but it keeps me from being bored. So, like I could ever be bored playing this. Okay, and we might as well go ahead and bring this whole side right here. They can't fall, so just have to make sure that they can't fall down there. And then this will be solid, but this right here, let's bring this over back one more right here so that, nah. So I have some, wait, I have some on me, don't I? I sure do. So this is actually what needs to be here, and I don't think it can be. Yep. So now I need to put block right here. Why don't we use the lights? And that way I can see what I'm doing. Let's put this here. And of course now I can't get up. But I'm going to put, can I? Wait, why couldn't I put that there? Oh, because I need to put it against this part right here. Now I can put something here. It's saying no. All right, I have to be on this side. And let's put, I'm going to try that again. Let's see if I can put, nah. Okay, let's come back up and let's put this right here and right here. And let's see if I can get this to just lie flat on top of that by putting this here and this here. And let's see if I can, nope. Oh, because it has to come up to here. I'm doing it wrong. Thank you. Yes, that is the mistake that I'm making. Thank you. I always forget about that. And thank you very much. Here we go. That's what I want. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So then they can't fall down. They can't walk into some area and fall there. And this is this right here. We might as well go ahead and make that part white as well for now. And I do kind of need a light in this area. So for the time being, this is Lady Shatana's stairs, but for the time being, I think I'm just going to put a light on one of these right here. They were meant to hang right here. She actually did have hanging lights in these hallways right at this spot. There were just so many uses of the lantern that I kind of stopped it at a particular point. But right now, look at the way I'm using them. So I can't complain about that. This is me putting all these lanterns down here. So just temporarily, as opposed to torches. So there we are. Let me go upstairs. So, oh wait, I didn't put them in yet, did I? I didn't. So 2 people are going to live here with Rylan and Jacob. So it looks at the housing. And so we have Everly, we have Jerome, and we have Ronald, and we have Sky. Let's put Sky and Everly here. And then we're going to have Jerome. That's Russell. Yes. We're going to have Jerome and who's the other person? Hold on for a second. We're going to have Ronald. Yes. And Jerome live here. And so now there is no one living in the tavern, which is what we want. We haven't done anything with this floor yet, but the floor in here is this. Either I'm going to bring the floor up to the door. Yep, I am. All right, so let's put this right here. We're bringing that up to the doorway. And then we're putting this part back. So let's put this right in here. And just right now, since this is already here, let's take this out and let's put these two in this doorway. And we'll just put this here for right now, that carpet, like Lady Shatana has it. And that is that one for now. This one is this. And do we have an uneven hallway? We do. Is there anything I want to do with this? We can't move the door. I don't know that I want to do anything right this second except fix this part right here. We'll do the same thing with this doorway and put these back. Let's take this up and quickly put these in right here and put carpet on top of that. And that lights up this entryway. That looks like Kimberly. It is. Okay, so those are lit. This one isn't. And this one's already been changed to this. Oh, and that's how we can do it. Look, because this is coming this way, and then this one's going to go off from here. This one coming this way, we could have this come down on one side right here to meet that one. Yes, Kimberly, I don't think so. I appreciate your wanting to help me, but I think I need you to do your rounds and to make sure that everything is secure. So, yes. So I'm just going to put in one line right now. Wait, is he working on anything yet? Did we assign him a job? Let's look and see. There he is. What time of day is it? It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see. Nope, he doesn't have any work orders. So we're going to make him work on his own place. Wait, she's still working on it, isn't she? Let's look at... No, she isn't. I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to because he's the better builder. So the build options, the builder, we're going to have Jacob work on his own building. He's going to upgrade it. And this is what he's going to start working on. And Ronald and Adriana will bring him the pieces that he needs. This is unlit because I probably had the lights closer and Jania took them away as a part of building that building. So we'll leave that. And it's still not, oh, I'm going to call him here. Recall the worker. You're not sick, are you, Jacob? No, you're not. Okay, so there he is. So he assumed his work status, but he's going to go home now, and he lives right here. Although he really should live right here. This is where he was living. Yeah, he really should live right here. Let's trade him out with the baker housing. Let's unassign Ronald and let's go over to this housing right here. And let's unassign Jacob. Manage housing. Unassign Jacob, and let's have Ronald move in here. Okay, what's going on? Why did I see 2 reds? So, and then we'll have Jacob move back in to the other house. It's just because they're having fun being roommates and all that kind of stuff. So manage housing, and we'll put Jacob in this house. So tomorrow they'll move all their stuff. Although it looks like, oh, good. Walter's going there, but then he's going to go to the other one. Or maybe not. I didn't get to him in time. Interesting. Do we want to go up and sneak a peek and see what happened? I did not get to him in time. I have too much stuff in my hands. You go over here. You can come down. You can be. I don't need you, but I do need those. Let's put the lights away. I know I start doing this stuff, but it's Minecraft. You know what happens in Minecraft. All right, let's go up. Let's look. So we have one person here. This is Ronald here. Let's go here. Walter is here. Let's go in here. This is Jerome here. And here is nobody. So everyone didn't come home. So who lives here? Oh, no one else lives here. Ah, okay. So there was enough housing, and that's good. Okay, so Walter's sleeping here, but I thought I moved him to the other house, and yet it says that he is still here. And a sign. Let's go back and let's look. Did I make a mistake? Wasn't I moving Walter over to this place? I thought I was. Oh, except this has 4 or 5. And Rylan is a student. Sky is stone. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just going to put Walter back where he was. That's what happened. And we'll put them here for right now. Okay, manage. Let's have Walter live here. And there is everyone. So we have 5 people living here. 4 people here. This is a couple's house here. 2 people live here, and 4 people live in this house. And then upstairs we have 4 people living in Malaya's. And there should only be Kiyoshi now and Malaya and Roland, the first 4 living together right now in the house upstairs, and everyone else will have to be in different housing. Okay, good. Let's go up. It's night. There are actual beds in that house. We'll look. Yeah, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that part of the hallway there. We did work a little tiny bit on hallway, which was good. Just do a teeny bit every time on them. And ooh, thank you. I made it before the door closed. Okay. So Jacob's going to work on the builder's shop, and Adriana and Ronald are going to bring stuff. I think I took a picture by mistake. Let's look here. Hello, Maximus. Hello, you. What's you? You're a visitor? Yes, he's visiting. He's enjoying his visit. Okay. And I don't think I have any more new people right now. Kimberly is checking on things. Corey is new. We already have an Andrea. Corey is visiting, and Andrea is visiting as well. They're probably a couple traveling together. We'll go up one more time and we'll come up here and see if we have some. Here's a new person, Peyton. And let's look, and she wants cake. And she's got creativity and knowledge, and she's got cake. Do you know that she is actually one of the bakers? She is, or the assistant cook. Yep, creativity and knowledge is an assistant cook, and we're going to get her. So let's go to where she is. She's perfectly suited to be this, and we're going to have our baker. We have to do research. We have reached 25, I believe. Excellent. So let's first of all, we're going to put, she's going to end up living with Walter in that house that she's going to end up sharing. And let's come down here for a second. And let's look. So we got two new people. We got Jacob, and there we go. And there is Walter right here. Jerome is the cook here, and we're going to introduce Jerome to a pastry chef, and this is actually, it's more like she's suited to be an assistant cook. 32 and 36 for sure. Let's look and see what happens on this side for a minute. Let me see because we're going to have two bakeries. So let me look, manage workers. I probably should have done that before I assigned her, because it would have been easier to find her. But we only have 25 people, and her name is Peyton. And so her knowledge is 36, but her dexterity is not good. So she's actually a sous chef. She's actually one of the chefs. She's going to go into partnership. She might be just learning from Jerome, and she'll open her own restaurant, but we'll see what happens as time goes on. Walter, how nice. You have some wonderful things to eat, some cakes and things. I like that size of the cake on those platforms there. All right, so that is good. That is very good. And then we need Jania. Can't work on this. Malaya is supposed to be working on this. And let's just look. She did. And we need her to continue. And what number is this? This is a 3. So she's going to make this a 4 now. And there we go. And we have Peyton with Jerome down there. And then we still need a bunch of people we need all sorts of people. So we need a florist, and we need a dye shop owner, and we need a second Fletcher, and the likes. So let's continue. I would like to get the builders up. So I think that since Jania is not working on anything right now, let me look. Let's see. We're going to have her upgrade her place. She's handicapped by not being able to build beyond this point. And normally we have the builders come up. She has excellent skills, which is why she was given this one, so that she could have the handicap of having a smaller shop, and Malaya could benefit from having a full shop. So now we'll let Jania work on her shop, and Jacob is Yeah, Jacob is going to work. So that's interesting. So Jania and Jacob and Malaya are our builders. And remember that thing where I was saying I usually have 4 and all I have is 3 here. So that's the other aspect of this. I see that. I don't know what I want to do here just yet. But based off of what I did up downstairs, I might go ahead and do this in this area here where we have wall on this part right here to cover this. And why don't we just go ahead and put this in on this part right here. Oops, that's a closet to cover that. And that gives us that. What went away? There was apparently some light in that area and it went away. So this part is darker here. Let's see what we've got. We could put one of these in this area. Do I have one handy? I don't. Just for the time being until I decide what I'm going to do on this part right here. So see, 1, 2. We could actually put one there. 1, 2. Let's put it right here. Let's put it in the wall right here. Good. It's outside of that building. And let's fix this. We fixed it everywhere else, except I'm going to fix it with white. And that means that we're going to have, oops, I hit something. And that's why I need always to be super careful in areas like this. All right, so leaves. Let's get leaves. Let's get these pieces right here. And let's put this so we can have this be flush. Let's do leaves right here. And come down and do another set right here. Can I? Yes, I can. All right, that might be too far, but we'll see in a minute. So we're putting that in there. I think that means that we'll now have to replace this with a full block right here for that. And do I need any more? Let's do one more and let's see what it looks like. That might be too far up. It is. Okay, so there we are, people. We're done. We put that part in and they only fall to there. Okay. And this we had already taken down. So we're going to have to put this back in here. And I want to put it in white. So do I want to use the white that she used, the air holes? That would be interesting. I probably could do that, couldn't I? I didn't do it here. Let's get an architect's cutter. Just kind of to honor Lady Shatana's build. I try and do a little bit of honoring of people's builds. So, because they're beautiful and I like them. So I'm going to get an architect's cutter. I'm going to get, here we go. I'm going to get concrete. Oh, wait. Yes, that's Lady Shatana because those stairs are not underwater stairs. Those are actually the stairs to cavern. These are actually cavern stairs here. And all of this is cavern build. All of this right here. Okay, good. All right, so everyone's going home Am I in the way here? No. I can't put this down here. I already know that for sure. I can put it here. And let's put this in. I want to get the squares that she has. We'll use these. Although we could use the ocean looking ones. Ooh, let's try these. Let's see which ones we like better. Let's come here. We'll take these away right here. And let's put in the ocean ones right here. Like that, and see what that looks like. Let's try these. Let's use these, and we'll take these leaves away. And so now in this area, this is here like this. This is flush. Good. And that works for what we need here. Let's come here. And let's remove all of these right here, and we're going to replace them with the white ones. And put these on this. You don't know how long it took me to figure out how to put those in. It took me for freaking ever. It was so wild. It took me forever to figure that out by myself. I could have looked. And here, now, I think on the bottom of this that I did change them to these. I thought I did. And so in these areas, right here, we are going to put this in. Right here on these. I see you. Let's go that back in there. And then we can put some lights in if we want in some of these other areas. I'm bringing this down to about right here for that. And behind it, let's just take these out for a second. And I have lights in these sections and other, so we'll see what we do with this, whether we're going to put lights in that part. Let's go ahead and put these here. No. And one more. I don't like it. Let's take that out and put that in. Okay. And there we go. So now we know that in these sections there is this stripe. These are only 2 down though, so we're probably not going to put them in these places, but we'll see what other kind of decoration we want to have, for instance, on the walls, because look how far away these stairs are from these wall pieces right here. So if we put something in these narrows that would be actually pretty and fun, that would actually be nice for these sections right here. And that's something that I'm looking at in regards to right now. So let's put that there. Is there actually enough room under here? Look at all of this. I'm just going to close this in so that in case in the future we don't have barbarians or somebody forming underneath in those sections right there. And then slowly but surely we'll add design and decoration to these sections. That's what we're working on. Right now, I just don't want anyone to fall. And so we've got that part. We've got this. And Mr. Villager, this is something I need to work on. That is supposed to be a garden out there, right, Kimberly? Yeah, it is, right out in that area. And I want to see something for a minute. I just thought of it just now. let's hold on to, nah, we don't have to. We have them, so we can come back and get them from here if we need. We need to put those things away. This is correct. And we still need a composter, and that is a big deal that I'm going to have to work on another time. But right now, I'm going to put these things away. Let's go to the warehouse and put these pieces in here so that they can go away. Nope, right here. Yep, we have all of this, and we're going to add these right here. And let's look, that looks like a shipment came in. Let's sort the warehouse. Okay, so all those things disappeared back into the warehouse. And there's some other things here that are waiting to go into the warehouse. And so now let's go out. Justin, yes. I don't think I looked at you. Yeah, but he's visiting. And he was thinking that he was going to apply, but he's concerned now. He's a little concerned. Some think they're going to apply and they come, and then they're concerned about living with MERS. Yes. And so they're not sure, or they don't like, they want to have a job, but they don't want any of the jobs that we are looking for. So that's one thing. Let's go up. I want to look at decorations for a second and see if I can find some gardens in the underwater base part. I haven't looked. There might not be, and it might be for something for me to make and to just be able to do. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. I'm looking at this piece. I'm looking at the border, actually, going across to the mainland. And let's come here. Let's tap down. Let's switch to underwater base. There it is. And let's look at decorations for a second. Miscellaneous. A central aquarium. And I think this is what I'm looking for. A central, except it's square. Aw. It's a square, but it will give me an idea. Yeah, this is pretty. This is very pretty. And this is kind of what I want to do in that area there. And oh, look, it has a door. I don't understand that door. It's glass. That's what I don't understand. Okay, so there's one. And let's go back to decorations, miscellaneous, a central fountain, a central garden. Okay, that's for them having a garden underwater. The nether portal, of course. A cobble generator. Let's look at this. Is this level 3? Let's see what this is. This is cool. And assign a builder to build this cube. So you can place it, and then a builder will build it. If you place it, they will build. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I like that. There is a small garden. Normally you put it in the center of the town hall. Ooh, okay. That's why it looked like that. No, that would be really cool. Yes, I saw that town hall, and that would work really well there. Use the shape tool to design a cube of air, and then in place of the cobblestone, and design. Let me look here. Let's look level 1, Level 2. Yeah, I would just put it in. And let's go back though. We were looking at decorations. That's a decoration. We can add that though to the smeltery area, the stone smelter area, which would be really fun. Let me go to decorations again. We're in decorations. Let's go back to miscellaneous. And yeah, okay. And then supplies and players and supplies. Yeah, I'm going to have to build my own little garden in there. This one you're talking about, Mixasa, this garden right here, this garden is what Mixasa is referring to, and it fits perfectly in the center of the town hall. That's what that space is for. That is really cool. So you can either have this in the center of the town hall, or you can have, let's go back to here. Let's go to here, and let's go to miscellaneous, and you can have that fountain in the center, or you can have the aquarium in the center. Wow. And that one, yes, in the center of the town hall. And both of those are absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to use that idea, and we're going to, the next time that we are in, I'm looking at the time, the next time that we are in, we are going to work on putting a garden, an underwater garden, but I want it to be underwater plants, but it's going to go into right here. This right here is open to the water, and we can put this in right here. We can have glass come all the way around right in this part right here. That's that hallway right there. So we can have glass come all the way around this part right here, and see how this comes into this area. We can have, I think I'll just have to leave that white on the other side. Do we want it to come up to here? I think I do, just because I really like the fact that they can see the outside here. And there we go. So, and then we have this top, and I think this top is unloaded. Let me look here for a second and put this in right here and there. What do I need this to be? Oh no, I just flooded someplace. No. Let's get a piece of prismarine, IS. Let's get a big piece, and let me take this out right here, and let's put in this right there and see if that stops that water. It did not. So I broke it. I broke it. I'm going to have to go in right now. The closest one, I believe, for where I am, yeah, the closest one is going to be here. Yeah, let's just use this one over here. I recognize this area. This is where we have this, remember? So I think I can go to a... No, I don't want to be this far away. I confused. Here we are. So let's come here. I'm just going to come up this one. I have to do something about that because it's difficult to find that. So we'll do something. Let's run. A small underwater would be nice. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. That sounds so lovely. I thought drip leaf was above water. That's been my problem. I've been thinking that drip leaf is above water, and it's not. It's underwater. So what did I open up here? I opened this up by mistake. So let's come here. And there it is. That's the one that I couldn't find. That one right there. And let's put that in. Are you still showing as... Yes, you are. There you go. Okay. Should I just go ahead and have that be glass in that section right there? Because see this piece right here? We might as well go ahead and glass that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just put glass right here because we're going to have them be able to look out. Let's change these two right here to white, and then I'm going to have to go. Change these two to white right here because they show underneath, and that'll be fine. And this right here is of course going to be white. And that takes care of that. And then inside this, we're going to put sand and drip and all sorts of things. And that's what we're going to do next time we're here. And I think as a clue, because sometimes I forget, but we're going to be here tomorrow right away. But let me look for a second. Let me just put some sea plant, sea pickle, sea beet. There's a sea beet. Ooh. Let's do plants for a second. And let's see if I can find... Those are warped. And let's look down here. This is what I'm looking for. Let's take one of these pretty things, the coral tube, and I'll put it in my hot bar so that I remember that is what I'm going to do, is work on this beautiful little area here and make it actually into a garden that they can actually enjoy when they walk by this corridor right here, because nothing else can go here because of the stairs. The Covenstead is in this wall a little bit, so there's not enough room. There kind of is, but because of the stairs, I don't think so. Besides, I want one right here, and that would be fun. So thank you everyone for watching. Oh my goodness, we did put in the guard tower, and as soon as our builders are up to level, up to snuff, we're going to actually have some builders who can work pretty quickly on bringing these buildings up to level 3, which is what we want to do. So this is the new guard tower that we just put in. And we were doing some work on some of the other sections. So we're back here to the mechanics ladder again. And I appreciate you all. Merci beaucoup, Mixasa. And a bientôt. Have a good day. And Mr. Villager, obrigado. And I don't know how to say have a good day yet. I'm going to have to look it up. Obrigado is thank you, and I appreciate all of you being here, and enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. Bye for now. I'm going to put some music on. Bye for now. Bye for now.